YouTube world back at it once again, Instant Classic 8. This is late, but I still felt the need to come on here and talk about Sunday's pay-per-view, which was SummerSlam. With me being there, I felt the need that I need to speak on it and tell you how I feel about the show. Because there have been really polarizing reviews. Some people loved it and people absolutely hated it. With me, I enjoyed the show. I thought it was a lot of fun. The matches were nothing super blow away. I mean, we did have one, but nothing was super great. But I thought the overall show was really good, and I had a great time there. Um, Again, a lot of people are basing their opinion. Most people, I won't say a lot, but most people are basing their opinion on the show on the finish of the main event, which we'll get to that. But I thought it was a good show. I'm actually going to run down all the matches to tell you what I thought on here, and I've completely forgot the show, so I have to use this here. First opened with Jon Stewart and Mick Foley, nice little promo. I thought The Rock was going to come out, or somebody was going to come out, but it was just Jon Stewart and Mick Foley, so, there was that. The building, this is in the Barclays Center again. The crowd was relatively hot for the most part. But you could tell a difference between the crowd that was at NXT on Saturday and the crowd that was at SummerSlam on Sunday. You saw way more kids at this show, way more casuals. It was not like it was on Saturday. Saturday, the crowd was going crazy, or we were going crazy for everything. Sunday, not so much. You still had your crazy moments, but not so much. Sheamus versus Randy Orton. I think they had a match at Battleground, which I enjoyed. This match, not so much. It was Randy Orton versus Sheamus. I mean, what else do you want me to say? It was okay. I didn't hate it. New Day, Lucha Dragons, Los Matadores, primetime players for the tag titles. Pretty much the New Day made it. The crowd loved New Day. They came out and did the rendition of Empire State of Mind. And I thought that was really funny. They ended up winning the tag titles, which was really cool. Got a nice pop. The match was fine. Once it broke down to a full way, it was really fun. The crowd was into like Titus O'Neil. They were into primetime players. The Lucha Dragon, not so much, but it was fine. I enjoyed the match. The big spear for Big E from the outside, or from the inside to the outside on the floor. I really enjoyed that spot. He does it pretty much every big match now, but it was very cool to see that. Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. I didn't really care about this match. I like Rusev. Dolph is okay with me, but I don't like this feud at all. I'm over this, and with Lana and Summer Rae, Hot Summer, I'm just over it. The match was okay. Don't want to see it again. Well, they're going to do the mixed tag next month, but I don't want to see a singles match with these guys anymore. Stardust and King Barrett versus Neville and Stephen Amell, the guy from Arrow. This was fine. Stephen Amell did a couple spots which were cool. There was not much to it, honestly. He was super athletic. Cool to see Neville doing the Red Arrow. For a celebrity match, it gets a pass from me, so it was fine. Ryback, Big Show, and Miz. This was 5 minutes of near falls. It was bad. I didn't really care for it. But the crowd was somewhat into it, so it is whatever. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus the Wyatt family. I didn't understand this. I rooted for Reigns, which was fun to do because everyone else around me was booing, but I didn't understand. They just completely beat the Wyatts. It was like no struggle at the end. They just completely destroyed them, and I don't know where they were going for that. I thought someone was going to turn. Obviously, this past Monday, we saw the new member of the Wyatt family. I don't know the guy's name, but I said it looks like Bray Wyatt drunk some of the ooze from TGRI and has grown into this new member of the Wyatt family. So the match was fine. Seth Rollins versus John Cena, U.S. title versus world title. This match was awesome. The finish with Jon Stewart hitting Cena. They told the story that he didn't want him to break Ric Flair's record, which was fine. That finish, I wish it was a clean finish, but either way, the match was awesome. John Cena, he didn't look so great in this match, but Seth Rollins looked like the greatest wrestler in the world. so it helped balance itself out. But either way, the match was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I was so into it. The crowd booed Cena like crazy, cheered for everything Rollins did. It was very good. I enjoyed it a lot, and this is one of my favorite matches they've done this year. So, big ups on that match. Team PCB, Paige, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch versus Team Bella, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Alicia Fox, and then Team Bad, Naomi, Sasha Banks, and Bad Luck, Tamina. I hate the teams. I hate the teams so much. The Divas Revolution thing is not working. It's awesome on NXT because it's organic. They just put the girls out there and let them wrestle, and the crowd gets behind it. Now, and I know I'm sounding like, the broken record with the guys always saying this, but now it's becoming, you're forcing, I don't want to say forcing, but you're making people and try to get into this, and it's not going to happen that way. And with these teams, I don't like it. I'd rather see all the girls go against each other versus this team crap. Sasha Banks killed it on the TakeOver show. This show, she was in the ring for maybe 60 seconds, probably shorter, and the crowd completely hated that. They cheered for Sasha. This was an elimination match. Tamina got eliminated, and then I think Team PCB won. The match, they worked hard. They worked hard, if you want to give them that. But again, this team shit, I hate it. This Diva Revolution thing, I hate that. I love the girls and them going for it. I tell you, I love it so much. But it's a gimmick now, and it's not for me. And you can see that on Raw. I know the girls, Nikki and Brie and Paige, went on Twitter because the crowd on Raw turned against them. But just go back and look at that segment, and how could you not turn against them? If I was there, I would have done the same thing. And I love those girls, but it's whatever. They had a good match. Kevin Owens versus Cesaro in a death spot. Holy smokes. This stood no chance. I mean, the crowd was somewhat into it, and they went like 15 minutes. They had a really good match, but it was just a death spot after the Divas match. And right before Brock came out, it was just a bad spot. But they went out there and gave it their all. They're going to have a match, at least right as of right now. Of course, card is subject to change. They're going to have a match on the MSG show that they're doing in October, beginning of October. It's going to be Cesaro versus Kevin Steen. I feel like they're going to kill it on that show. But this was somewhat good to see. I thought they worked really hard. By the way, that MSG show is going to be awesome. This is what I enjoy the network for these exclusive things like TakeOver. And then, of course, they're going to do TakeOver in the UK in December, which is going to be awesome to see. And they're going to do this live MSG show, which I said on Twitter. I said the MSG show, the LA show, house shows, they should put it on the network. And we're getting that, so I'm very excited for that. The main event, Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. The match, so much better than that garbage. Was it garbage? It was garbage. It was trash. The match they had at WrestleMania 30. This was so much better. This is on its way to being a great match. The finish, everyone knows the finish by now. Taker tap, ref didn't see it. Ref was counting Brock shows down. They rung the bell. I didn't like that finish. Some people have tried to explain how it's a creative finish. I just think it's stupid. If you wanted Brock to win, just have Brock win. And then you can have Taker say, give me one more chance at WrestleMania and we'll do it again. And he'll win there. I don't understand this. Taker ended up choking Lesnar out. The crowd really wasn't into this. I don't know if they caught this, but no, they didn't because the show went off the air. But Lillian Garcia was saying, "Thank you for coming to SummerSlam." Everyone just booed, and it was just like I said. The match was great, but then the finish, I didn't enjoy it. But I enjoyed, up until that point, I really enjoyed the match. I thought they were having a great match. So for me, SummerSlam gets a thumbs up. It was a great show. Really had a good time. This weekend overall, with on Friday being in Philly at the ECW Arena for ROH, awesome show. It was a little bit on the long side. It was like 4.5 hours, but it was a very good show, which Jay Lethal and Roderick Strong had a great match. For me, the match of the night. Then Saturday, NXT, you've seen the video. I can't say enough about that show. So much fun. Sasha Banks versus Bayley. For me, the match of the weekend, not just the match of the night, but the match of the entire weekend. And then SummerSlam, John Cena and Seth Rollins having a great, great match. Very good weekend. Kind of, just get my voice back now, but very good weekend. This kind of made up for me skipping WrestleMania this year, and I had a really good time. So yeah, let me know what you think about SummerSlam. Like I said, with me, I really enjoyed it, but you have some people out there that completely hate it. So let me know if you liked it or hate it. Until then, I am Instant Classic Kate. Peace. And I know I've been really fast. I know I've been doing, at least just now, these videos for this weekend. I did my preview video and the 2 shows that I went to. I am going to make it a habit to do more videos for you guys, so you will not see me once every 6 months, I promise you. Instant Classic Kate, out.